Hi, my name is Ken Bukowski, and I'm a volunteer at the Marwa Museum in Marwa, New Jersey. Welcome to the Les Paul 105, a virtual celebration. We've put together an exciting lineup of events over the next few days, and I know you're going to enjoy them. We are kicking things off tonight with two extraordinary musicians, Thom Bresh, who will appear in a few minutes, and Merle Anderson, who will start at 7 p.m. This was originally supposed to be an outdoor concert on the grounds of the museum, as we have done in the past 10 or 11 years. But as you know, things are different this year. We still wanted to celebrate Les, so we are presenting the concert virtually. This is the first time we are presenting anything virtually, and I suspect it will not be the last. So if there's any hiccups along the way, please cut us a little slack. There is no substitute for going out to hear the excitement of live music, and we hope that things will get back to normal fairly soon. Marwa was home to Les for over 60 years. He recorded here, invented here, broadcasted from here, and was a family man, an integral part of the community, and became the pride of Marwa. He influenced countless musicians from a wide range of genres. You will see that influence in the coming days. The Marwa Museum is a small yet vibrant place. Not only does it have an extensive Les Paul display, its current exhibits include the Palisades Amusement Park, celebrating the 50th anniversary of Ramapo College, and a Donald Cooper model train display, which is actually very popular with the kids and also with the adults. We are currently planning for new exhibits. The museum is currently closed, and if all goes well, we plan to reopen in September. Please check our webpage and Facebook pages for updates. This event is also a fundraiser for the museum. We are asking for your support. Donate buttons can be located in 3 places: on the Les Paul and Marwa Facebook page, the Marwa Museum Facebook page, as well as the home page of the Marwa Museum webpage, which is marwamuseum.org. No amount is too small. We really appreciate your generosity. Become a member for $20 for a 2-year individual membership, or for $30 for a 2-year family membership. You can become a member online by going to the museum's homepage, and at the bottom of the page, there will be a join button. We are 100% volunteer, so be assured that your donation and membership dollars go directly to the exhibits and programs like we're having tonight. We hope to see you when the museum reopens. I'd like to share with you some highlights of Thom Bresh's career. He's been performing since the age of 3, when he started with a loosely strung ukulele, and he's been entertaining audiences for his whole life. He's a 2001 inductee to the Thumb Pickers Hall of Fame. He's equally at home performing in a large stadium or on a couch. He has written theme songs for 2 major motion pictures, had 2 HBO specials, and also had his own TV show. Born in Southern California, Thom now resides in Nashville. Thom comes from guitar royalty. His dad, Merle Travis, was one of the most influential guitarists of the 20th century. Chet Atkins once said of Thom Bresh is a world-class guitarist that deserves to be heard. Because Thom was having some difficulty with his equipment in Nashville, he videotaped his segment. He used a different studio, and should be joining us toward the end of Merle Anderson's set, which begins at 7 p.m. tonight. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Thom Bresh.
Hey, gang. Breshman here. Welcome to my portion of the Les Paul virtual concert and get-together, Nicky Perot Fan Club, and the Lou Paulo pizza eating group. We're all here, and I'm so happy to be invited. Hello, Les, wherever you may be. Way down in old Kentucky, there's a fella mighty lucky, by the way, makes a guitar moan. Hanging around, singing around the country store, picking like a chicken just a picking up corn. And every gal in the county gathers all around him. He's got rhythm in his bones. He'd start scooting with a shuffle and drag every time I hear the rhythm of the guitar rag. He gets a moaning tone, he gets a grumble and groan. Yeah, now when he gets a picking and a plucking the strings, he can make the deacon do the bucking wing. All the fat and the skinny does a little shimmy, and her head starts to wiggle and wag. He starts scooting with a shuffle and drag every time I hear the rhythm of the guitar rag. I'll show you. He gets a moaning tone, he gets a grumble and groan. Yeah, now he can make a jackrabbit chase a hound. He can make the deacon lay the good foot down. All the fat and the skinny does a little shimmy, the head starts to wiggle and wag. He starts scooting with a shuffle and drag every time I hear the rhythm of the guitar rag. Yeah, the beat starts scooting with the shuffle and drag every time I hear the rhythm of the guitar rag. Yes, sir, that's it. Oh, yeah, throw those babies in the air. That's right. Well, welcome, gang, to the stream here, the Les Paul virtual concert and memorial service and remembering time of Les. What a character he was. One of the great characters of our time. As my father used to call him, rhubarb bread. My father, for those of you that have no idea who the hell I am, my name's Thom Bresh. My father was Merle Travis, who was a friend of Les's way back when he was rhubarb bread. And every time I would see Les, the first thing, I don't know if I should get into this or not, but I will. Excuse me. That's not a virus. I smoke too many cigars. First thing Les would always ask me is, hey, did you ever find out if Travis was screwing Mary? Honest, I don't mean, Les. I said I would have been 3 or 4 years old. I wouldn't have known if they were doing it in front of me. I wouldn't have known, Les. Fathers tell their kids something. All I know is Colleen Summers, who was, of course, Mary Ford, was a very dear friend of my father's. They did a lot of stuff together. I don't know what all stuff they were doing, but Travis just thought Mary Ford could sing anything. He said she could sing anything. Don't matter what key, don't matter what it is, she'll sing it. So I know they were good friends, but Les would always ask me that. He'd get that little shit-eating grin that he gets, But I'll get into more of that. What did Lou Paulo always ask me? I shouldn't get into that at all. Nikki Perot had never asked me anything, but I'd ask her. I got in line. She just said, take a number one time when I told her my amorous feelings about her. She said, take a number. I got 622. And that was years ago, so I should be up in the hundreds. I should be around 100. I hope it didn't overshoot it. But that's one place in Australia I would like to check out. Nikki Perot, Australia. Yeah. I've been to Tommy Manuel. But Nikki Perot, that's a different deal. Deeper voice. Prettier face. Oh, okay. Enough of that stuff. I'm here to play some music. I'm originally from California. I was born out in the West in a place called Hollywood. And I wrote this song once I moved to Nashville. And I'll turn all you East Coasters on this. There's no difference in country and western. There's no difference in moonshine and booze. If your Calvins are dirty, just throw on your Levi's when you go down to the local saloon. It's when it's Saturday night and the stars are out bright, there's a place you can go down the way where the cowboys and outlaws are hanging together. It's country and western today. Singing yippee-yi-yo at the hillbilly show, playing fiddles and flat-top guitars. There's a fight for the honor of a sweet, tender lady and a fast getaway in a 400-horsepower car. Well, the difference is small if there is one at all, or the boots couldn't fit in your jeans. When it's cactus and lizards or just fried chicken gizzards, it's country and western to me. There's no difference in country and western. There's no difference in people and folks. I've got an old pack of zigzags and they're still in fashion when I smoke my occasional smoke. When the bull riding's won or a day's work is done, we all like to break down and play. So let the rednecks and cowboys get mixed in together. It's country and western today. Singing yippee-yi-yo at the hillbilly show, playing fiddles and flat-top guitars. There's a fight for the honor of a sweet, tender lady and a fast getaway in a 400-horsepower car. Well, the difference is small if there is one at all, or your boots couldn't fit in your jeans. When it's cactus and lizards or just fried chicken gizzards, it's country and western to me. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Little country and western. Yes, sir. I was really looking forward to coming to New Jersey this year before this pandemic stuff hit. I guess you guys don't have Crazy Eddie's there anymore. I was going to go there and buy a couple things at the ridiculous low prices that Crazy Eddie always had. Come in a little soon and maybe get Nikki Perot to go out and have some dinner or something. She might be married now. If you are Nikki and you got a husband there, tell him just chill. I'm old and I'm kind of like a dog chasing a car these days. Once I catch that car, I can't drive it. You know what I mean? Chew the hell out of the tires, though. I guarantee that. Let's see, what can I play? Because if I talk, I always get myself in trouble. I should tell you that I'm streaming to you from Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, home of the Grand Ole Opry. And that's what we're doing here. I'm at Richard Smith's Tunesmith Studio. That's where I'm streaming from. And he also has TuneStream. Want to hear some good music? Check out TuneStream on Facebook because there's always something cool coming out of right here. Today just happens to be me, the Bresh Man. What is this in my pocket? Ooh, a mint from Sonic Burger. I'll hold it for later, but I will suck on it. I'm going to do a song that I wrote for the World Wine Council in Bordeaux, France. 1997, they lorded me. I am a wine lord. Number 750 in the last 200 years, so something they don't give away all the time. I'm honored to be a wine lord. And the wine lord medallion and all the stuff works pretty good in Europe. I go to a wine castle, show my credentials. I can have their finest bottle of wine if I let them know in advance. They have a castle dinner in my honor where I get to meet some of the local folks, at the wine play, and get into other sorts of trouble, eat my fill of foie gras. That's in France. They don't foie gras much in Germany. But here in the States, they don't give a damn that I'm a wine lord. They said, that's okay. You want a bottle of our wine? We'll let you have it 10% off because you're, what'd you say you were? Wine lord. Because you're a wine lord, this is really good California wine. So that's where I'm at, but I am one. And because I got made a wine lord, I thought, what can I bring them to this big soiree that they had? I couldn't bring them a bottle of wine because they are wine. Couldn't bring them chocolates because if somebody would eat those right off the bat, I thought I'll write them a song. And that's what I'm going to play for you right now. This is a song that in French, it's translated. It's funny how things translate differently. When you say it in French, it translates to English, she would have worn her mother's girdle, but she didn't have the guts. Now, that's a dumb thing to say because in French, it's so much more beautiful. And that's the way I'm going to play it for you in French. And it's called Sidewalks of Bordeaux. Makes me want to have a glass. French girls say oui, oui. Lyrics. Sidewalks of Bordeaux. Here's to you. Click or clink. I was thinking about Les, and I was talking about Les and Mary. Let me tell you a story about Les and I, when we had a conversation one day, we were sitting back there in his little green room at the Iridian, you know, where he eats the salmon and rice, and then drops the rice all over his turtleneck. I always loved when I would say to Les, you drop some rice there on your turtleneck. That's all right. He said, I'm not a goddamn floor show here. He said, I'm not a fashion show. I don't care. Wipe it off. It's fine. They don't come here to look at my rice or anything. They come here. Okay. But we got talking about his old multiple guitar things that he did, like How High the Moon, all that stuff. All those guitars, and he says, I was telling him, I said, I got to learn how to do that at a pretty young age. I was 12 or 13 doing my multiple guitar things. I had 2 old Ampex 601s and an Altec mixer, a couple of mics, and a box full of tapes. And I would try for hours to do this stuff where you slow the tape half speed. With that 601, you had to take the capstans off because it only had one speed, 7.5. So you get it to 3 3/4, you had to change the capstan out, and then it would go down half speed, and I could play that stuff. And Les said, you never got my echo, though, because I never told anybody, not even Tom Doyle, how to get the echo I got on my little Mickey Mouse guitars. He didn't call them Mickey Mouse. I don't know what to call them, the overdub, sped up guitars. He said, you don't know my echo, I'll die with that. And I guess he did, because nobody seems to know what his echo treatment was, how he did it, where he did it, or when he did it. But I would explain to him that I knew, and he would quiz me. What do you put on first? I said, usually a chunky rhythm guitar, so you have something to play to, you know. Okay. Why? Because you take some of the top end off, and when you put on your next thing, which should be the bass, because it doesn't have top end, because every time you make a recording, you pick up tape hiss. So you don't want that. You want the least important things on first, then at the end goes on your melody. And we went through the whole thing. It took us about an hour. And he said, that's right, you got it. But you know what nobody ever thinks of? I said, no, what? Mary. I said, well, I think of Mary. You do, and I do. And I don't know if your dad did or not, but keep in mind, same thing happened for Mary. This was really, really impressive. Instead of Mary, 5 parts, How High the Moon, she had to put the 5th part on first. There was no melody to sing with. We only had 1 track, remember. And her least important thing, which was the 5th part, went on first. Play that back, she'd sing the 4th part. We'd overdub that over here. Then she'd sing the 3rd, then the 2nd part. And then at the end, if all those were right, she'd sing her melody. 1 shot, that's how it worked, or we'd have to redo the whole thing again, you know. And I said, yeah, I never thought of that. He said, yeah, she could sing harmony with herself. She didn't have to have the melody in there or anything. She just, and when it gets into 5 parts, gang, that is a chore. So I know this is a Les Paul salute, but I salute the wonderful Colleen Summers, Mary Ford, just as hard, because what a talented woman she was. Les says, how come you don't play a Les Paul guitar? I said, you never sent me one. Well, go out and buy it like the rest of us. So you never bought one in your life. I'm Les Paul. I don't need, my name's already on it. But I never had a Les Paul guitar, and he never had a duet. This is a 2-sided guitar made by Del Langions of Holland, Michigan. Del's now retired, lives in Florida. But this is a steel string on this side and a nylon string on this side, and 2 separate sound systems. And this is a new pickup system in this. It's called a Go Acoustic Audio. I don't know if it's on the market yet or not, but it sure is nice, I think. Let me do something funky on it for you. I want you to hear this guitar. I was singing my way to heaven, had my funky little guitar band. Didn't pay much and nobody gave a damn. 'Cause the girls come from miles around, and I guess that's why I stayed. And I'd do it again if I could pay those dues I had to pay. I paid my love dues, all those sweet, sweet love dues. Had to pay my love dues. And I paid a few love don'ts too. Think about it. Well, Monday night and Tuesday night, they were both left up to me. Wednesday, when you bought your first drink, you had your second free. Didn't cost you nothing. Thursday night was ladies' night, and they like to kiss and tell. So Friday night, Saturday, well, had to pay my love dues, all those sweet, sweet love dues. Had to pay my love dues, and I paid a few love don'ts too. Here I am singing my way to somewhere, got my funky little guitar band. Pick a little better, but I still don't give a damn. I don't care. 'Cause life is made for living, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Singing my songs, playing them loud, and paying my love dues, all those sweet, sweet love dues. Paying my love dues, 'cause I love to pay my love dues. Yeah, keep on paying my love dues. Paying my love dues, all those sweet, sweet love dues. My Roy Clark lick at the end. Okay, here's what I was going to do. That's my love dues lick, but I kind of thought the Roy Clark was more appropriate since Roy can't be here tonight or anywhere tonight. I got my Johnny Cash cough there in the middle of it. Excuse me. No Johnny Cash. No. I was going to tell you a story about about our friend Les. He came out here to Nashville. He was out here a number of times, obviously, but one night, oh God, let me turn this thing off. Sorry. I thought it was in my guitar case. Let's see who gets next. Yep, he's a goner. Sorry, gang. He was in Nashville one time. Muriel Anderson had him in here for one of her events, All-Star Guitar Night, I believe. And she wanted me to come out and read a paper with her for Les and give him something from one of the magazines or something and give her a little moral support to be out there with the wild man. So we're out there, stage center, and my deal was with the Nashville, the Ryman Auditorium sound people. I had a wireless unit on this two-sided guitar. So I'm out there, and I told the guy, turn me on, so I'm on right now, and let's check it. He says, I'll turn you on when you're out there. I said, I'd really like to have it on, like right now, so I can hear it. This makes me feel better. I'll have it, sir. Just go out. You know, you're muted, and you're right here. So I go out and we do something, and Les says, "You just got to hold that guitar, crazy-looking guitar, you're going to play something." I said, "Let me play something for you, Les." And I turned on the wireless, and I could hear that it was not on. I looked over at the sound guy and said, "Anytime would be good, turn this thing on." And I had nothing at all. So Les sees me, and I'm doing one of these. "You turn the thing on?" He says, "If you had a Les Paul guitar, they work every time. Plug them in, turn the volume up, and hit it." I said, "Yeah." So anyway, I turned this guitar over, turned the switch up, nothing. And then I heard the guy finally, "Oh, yeah, here." And I heard it come on. I could hear that stuff going on. So I went, "Do that on your damn Les Paul guitar." I turned over, and Les he was the best for laughing at a joke, any kind of joke. He just had the best time when he laughed. That's how simple it was. And so we had a nice laugh about that, and then I played him a song. I got off the stage, and Henry Justowitz, who was the owner of Gibson Guitar at the time, I don't know if he's still there or not, don't really care, just between you and me. He says, "I need to talk to you a second, please." I said, "Yeah, I'll be right with you. Right now, please." Oh, God. So I walk over, be a nice guy. "Yes, Mr. Justowitz, what's up?" He said, "I heard you make that joke about the Gibson guitar. I usually don't allow things like that to go on the stage where we're one of the sponsors." I thought, "Oh, you don't, huh?" He says, "But I have to admit, that was very funny." Oh, struck the humor of Justowitz, huh? Well, I don't know if that's good or not, but he had a laugh at it. He told me one time, he says, "Hey, you going to be home week after next? I have something special I want to send to you, but you have to be there." And I said, "I'll make sure I'm there." He said, "Okay. Do I have is this the right home address?" And he showed me. "That's it." "Okay, very special. Just make sure you're there next Wednesday." And they called me on Monday, said, "Wednesday is the delivery date from a gift from Mr. Justowitz." I said, "Great, I'll be here." So I was sitting there waiting on my Les Paul guitar to show up. Pretty soon, here comes the UPS guy backing into my driveway like he would do. And he came out with this little box, throwing it up, kind of catching it. It was about this big. What the hell can this be? And I said, "That's it?" He says, "Yes, sir. Sign right here." I had to sign for it. Open it up. It was a Gibson Levi shirt. That's what it was. No strings on it, no bridge, no cord, no neck, no nothing. A damn shirt that I had to stay there all day on a Wednesday where I could have been somewhere else getting something done. Thank you, Henry Justowitz, for that nice shirt. I still have it. However, I got it about the same time I got my Martin shirt. My Martin shirt is still holding up. Your pocket has come off of the Gibson shirt. But my Martin still has the neck on it, too. My Gibson neck fell off of it. I'm just kidding. I have no Gibsons. Langyons, some handmade guitars, and all that sort of thing. I'm going to do you a song now. Shut up a little bit. I don't sing you love songs like I used to. Well, I bet you think our harmony is gone. Lately I've been sleeping with my back to you. It's plain to see that something's wrong. think that love would last forever. And I took for granted that it always would. Realize I'm giving nothing back to you. With a little bit of help I know I could, and I would. Let me give it all back to you. Let me give it all back to you. All the candlelit nights, all the holding you tight, the love and laugh until dawn. Let me give all the love that we based our lives upon back to you. Lou Paulo came in there for a second. I don't know what happened. Lately everything's been coming down on me. You're still here and you have been all along. Apologies have never come so easily. Guess I'm trying to tell you that I've been wrong. Oh, so wrong. Let me give it all back to you. Let me give it all back to you. All the candlelit nights, all the holding you tight, the loving and laugh until dawn. Let me give all the love that we based our lives upon back to you. Right back to you. Back to you. Sorry about that little, what would you call it? Road trip. It's like a bump in the road. I got thinking about Nikki. I got to quit thinking about her. Then I got thinking of Lou Paulo, then Tom Doyle, then Les, then Mary. Then I thought, oh, where am I? But I don't start over on anything. I figure most of you know how to play. Been there, done that. I'm going to do you a couple of Travis songs since he's my father, and I must salute him at each and every performance I do. He was from Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. Look it up on the map. A lot of people from Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. Joe Hudson's from Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. Bet you didn't know that. Everly Brothers, Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. John Prine spent a lot of time. Baby, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County? Daddy. When I said baby, I thought of Nikki again and forgot it was Daddy. So I'll just do you a Merle Travis song right now. Roll on, buddy. Buddy was a mule, by the way. Oh. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. Well, tell me, how can I roll when the wheels won't go? Tell 'em, guitar. Well, 9-pound hammer, it's a little too heavy for my size. Yeah, for my size. I'm going on the mountain, gonna see my baby. I ain't coming back, no, I ain't coming back. So won't you roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Yeah, roll on, buddy, pull that load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't go? Take it, Les. Oh, you're not here. It's a long way to Harlan, it's a long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, oh, to get a little brew. Well, when I'm long, long gone, they can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. 'Cause the 9-pound hammer, it killed John Henry, and it ain't getting me, Lord, Lord, it ain't getting me. Yeah, the 9-pound hammer, it's a little too heavy for my size. Baby, for my size. Merle Travis song for you. Oh, me. That's funny if you ask me. 9-pound hammer. You swing one of those around all day. It takes a man to do that. Things are heavy. I like a tacking hammer myself. That's what I swing around. I first got to play with Les, and I'm not sure what year it was. I should know that, but I got to play at the Iridian, and I was nervous as could be. And I went out there, and Les said, "You just play your damn guitar." He said, "I'm just going to sit here and listen to you." And Lou Paulo crossed his arms, and everybody kind of crossed their arms, and I played one, and Les liked it. And I said, "I want to play one with you." No, you play. And finally he said, "Do one of your dad's songs." So I'm going to do the song I did with him, and I sat and waited, and finally Les would go like, I went, da, 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 and he'd go. But the way he did it, every hair on my body stood up. It was unmistakably Les Paul. One of the big thrills with playing the guitar was that night at the Iridian. And I want to thank my friend Wayne Wesley Johnson for dragging me in there. I was there. Wayne Wesley Johnson had me and my traveling buddy at the time, Tommy Flint. We stayed at his house there in New Jersey. And then he said, "Come on, this is Monday night. Let's go to the Iridian in New York City." "Oh, no, let's not drive clear into New York City. It doesn't take that long. Come on, you get to meet Les." And well, I wanted to do that, and Tommy was all excited. He said, "Yeah, let's go in and meet Les Paul." So I got to play, and that was a thrill. Nervous. Playing in front of Les Paul. Come on. So anyway, when I played this song, he got in every once in a while and hit a lick, and I got goosebumps every time he hit it. I'm going to do it for you now. Some people say man is made out of mud. Poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. Goes 16 ton, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me. I can go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle names. I was raised in a king break by an old mama line. There ain't no high-tone woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up my shovel, walked down to the mine, loaded 16 tons. A number 9 coal, the straw boss said, well, bless your soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, if you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other is steel. If my right one don't get you, well, my left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I'll give you a chance to sing it at home. Let's do it all together now. Everybody open your windows and sing loud. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe to the company store. Yeah, 16 tons, what do you get? Couldn't hear you. Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Whoa. 'Cause I owe my soul to the company store. Couple of songs of my old man. Boy, this has been a thrill. I wish I could have been there, though. Maybe they'll have me again. I know the other people that were up there in New York that were going to have me. I think I'm going to go back there in February. Well, let me tell you how they said it. They said, Bresh, it'll be a cold day when we have you back here. So I'm just figuring February. Not sure when. Hey, it's been a lot of fun being able to do this. I'm going up to Maine. That'll be the closest thing to all of you people that are in New Jersey. I'll be up at Lenny's Pub in August. You can go to bresh.com. That's like fresh but with a B. Bresh.com and find out where I'm playing. Click on gigs. And you'll see it pretty empty now because I'm just doing some of these live streams because we can't get around each other. Huh. Yeah, that's why I couldn't be there and be with Nikki because, see, I don't want to give her nothing. Huh. Ain't that a crock, I'm telling you. Anyway, Lou Paulo, I miss seeing you, man. You and the boys. Nikki Perot, I can't wait to see you again. And all of you folks that are Les Paul fans, let's do it again. Muriel Anderson is coming up to do her thing, and I'll yak with you some with Muriel, my buddy. And she's already in New York, so she gets streamed closer than I do. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this song and get you guys ready for something else. Some people go to school just to learn how to teach. Other people go to school to learn how to preach. Put your hand on mine on your TV set. Well, if you can't preach without go to school, you ain't no preacher. You an educated fool, and that's all. that's all. Better change your way of living, for the good Lord say that's all. I know a man, he's a miser man, likes to hoard and keep all the money that he can. When that old undertaker goes and he puts you down, where you gonna spend that money? Lay it under the ground, and that's all. Yeah, that's all. Better change your way of living, for the good Lord say that's all. Man comes from monkey, at least that's what some people say. But the good book don't quite tell it that way. And if you believe that monkey tale like some people do, I'd rather be that monkey brother than you, and that's all. That's all. Better change your way of living, for the good Lord say that's all. Well, my little song is finished, my little song is through. Now, I didn't necessarily mean to sing this song at you or you or you. And if you don't like the way my little song goes, that's a damn good sign. I've been tromping on your toes, and that's all. That's all. Better change your way of living, for the good Lord say that's all. Annoy everybody, clap your hands. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Better change your way of living, for the good Lord say. What's he say? That's right. That's all. It's been fun. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your show. My thanks here to Brad Benj on the controls. Couldn't do it without him. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Better change your way of living, for the good Lord say. Oh, that's all. That's all I got. Thank you, everybody. Tune in again.
Thank you, Tom, for an absolutely terrific set. Now, there are some folks who have been working hard in the background that I would like to acknowledge. Adam Nemeth, our technical director from AmpFX, and also Danny Zanoni, who's been our social media director, and Michael Brownstein and Sue Baker from the Les Paul Foundation. They all have been incredibly supportive of everything that we do here. Coming up is Muriel Anderson at 7 p.m. See you then.